Hi there, this is week 1, assignment 3 feedback. This is a group critique. You want to make sure to watch the entire critique so that you're learning from the feedback to your classmates, as well as the feedback to your own design. I'm going to post a second video for those of you who are at a stage where you can kind of push your understanding of the concepts. You've already met the expectations and now are looking to exceed the expectations and want some sort of creative tools to help you push your composition even further. Danielle, you definitely have met the expectations. Really strong understanding of high and low key compositions, light values in the high key, dark values in the low key, and a good use of the rectangle in a creative way. I think the next video, the second video, is certainly going to help build on top of this solid foundation that you have and continue to push your composition. So this one doesn't have the correct file name. You want to make sure that you're naming your files last name, first name, week number, assignment number, that as outlined in our formatting requirements. For a couple of reasons. When I download everything onto my desktop, I want to be able to easily identify whose project it is so that I can grade efficiently, as well as so I can address you accordingly in our video feedback. So for this project, you're to create 2 identical compositions. So compositionally, they're identical. The only thing that's different is the use of color. And what we're looking at here are 2 different compositions. So you want to make sure that both of the designs are exactly the same. Only color is changing. You also want to make sure that you're using the design templates that are in our project description. So they're linked. Let me go into the classroom here. Let's see. Design templates here. So you want to make sure you're downloading these and using those to create your design so that you have a nice formal presentation that looks something like what we have here of Danielle's. Another recommendation that I have is to remove the outlines from all of your shapes, or what we call the stroke from all of your shapes, so that we can see the subtle interaction of color. It definitely looks like you have a strong understanding of high and low key because we're using light values in the high key, dark values in the low key. We just need to make sure the colors are used in the exact same composition and that you're using the design templates. Rather than labeling light composition and dark composition, you want to label high key and low key, and that's already done for you in the design template, so that should really help with all of that kind of stuff. And then just make sure that you're naming according to our file naming guidelines, which in the classroom are over here. Let's see, right here. Here's how you name the file, so that should help you out. And then check out the second video, see what you can get from that, and try to continue to push your understanding of high and low key, utilizing some even more advanced techniques in the software that you're using. Let's see, Katie, this definitely has a strong understanding of high and low key. Low key, I think you could use a couple of darker values. Don't be afraid to use those really dark values, dark value tones, dark value shades in the composition. But I think you're certainly ready to take a stab at the second video, try out some of the new techniques, and then apply your monochromatic palette to some of those new shapes. Amanda, same thing, really great job. So I'm really impressed that you were able to achieve so much contrast in the high key. Oftentimes we lose some of the shapes because there's low contrast going on, but you have a lot of contrast so we can actually see the individual shapes. So really stellar job. And I think you as well are ready to move on to that second video and try out some of the new techniques.